Greetings, fellow Demon Slayers. This is Taimanin Mari in Tech, and we're here today with another Action Taimanin video. So, for today, we do have more footage. I know you guys hate me, but we have a lot of footage to go through. So, we got to start putting it out because I'm overwhelmed and I'm very behind. Either way, before the footage, though, I want to talk about this little bitty gift they gave us. By little bitty, I mean little bitty. Basically,
An actual little bitty.
yeah, it's not a lot. They gave us 100 gems, and that's for them getting, what was it, 80,000 followers or
It
subs across their social media.
it was for them. They getting 80,000 followers with all their social medias. That includes their Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. I'm guessing as well. Like basically anything that they have that's officially theirs.
So I mean, it's cool they gave us something, but 100 gems is just such a small amount.
It would have been fine if it was 200 at the very least, so you can do a discount pull for something.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. But it is what it is. So make sure you check your mailbox and grab those 100 gems. It's like I'm doing right now. That's even worse. With everything, it's just two less than 200. Now
Yeah,
I
it
want
is.
2 gems. Just for the principle. Okay. So the footage for today is from good old Ultra. Alright, so what he did this time is he did Tokiko bonus 1 through 3, but with no supports. So
Okay, okay. First there was a wooden challenge, and now Wolf's perfect runs. Now what is this? No support run?
yes,
Jesus Christ. Oh boy.
he's just going in there with a weapon. Look at her, she looks so happy. I wonder if
I'm
he
sorry.
like handicapped the weapon or if he's just gonna weapon with no
I,
supporters. Okay, so
he
he's
has
just
to
using
go.
yeah.
Yeah, he has to use the weapon purely raw. That would be just fucked up if he doesn't get to use it.
Red Magas would be really good for this challenge
Oh yeah.
because it would just give you flat damage.
And he's not gonna get any bonuses from these supporters at all. So
Oh, sorry, I was drinking water.
no, we're good. We're still in a good pace. It's
Now,
just
you know
that
what's
this
going to
is.
end up happening. Wolf might see this, and Wolf might decide to do a no supporter challenge with no awakening. Because I don't think he's put his awakening back yet.
Come on.
Dude, imagine he does like no supporters, no awakening, he doesn't get hit. Oh,
I
no.
mean, these two guys, they know how to make their own fun in this game, but like
Dude, yeah.
I don't know. I would not want that. I don't know. I'm not saying like I don't want to see him doing it, but it's just like, man, you guys are like really putting like you're getting like everything out of the barrel basically.
Facts. You know what I love about Tokiko when I play her? So when...
Is her blue build?
No, that. That kick. That,
Oh, the
like, that
kick.
pinwheel kick.
Hmm.
It's really good if you just stop her basics there and just go for only the kick. Because that
Oh,
right there,
okay.
rapid hits. So it's like, whenever I play her, I just do that. You know, I do her skills too, but like, whenever I need to basic, that to me, that kick is the end of the combo. Like, there's no reason to go further. But her basics do hit hard towards the end. It's just those rapid hits on that are so good, and I'm surprised no one's talked about it.
No, like that's actually really good. It's just that the problem is again Tokiko. A lot. It's just she just has like basically like this same like she has that reputation of hers coming out bad.
Yeah,
It's
she
so
did really come out bad. She's kind of
so
fallen into a groove now, though. I like her.
now she is. She's starting to fall into a groove, and the fact that even after like when you tried the blue build that I recommended for you, you were like, yeah, I actually like this more.
Oh yeah,
It's
I
like a
left it
lot of
on her.
the
It's hers now.
Yeah, because like the blue build for her is like her best build because just like that's the only build you can run her. Like her red build's very like no damage. Green is
You
just too much stun lock, so you can't really do anything.
you
So
can
like
play
blue
your
build's
green, but you can't use that all green skill.
yeah, you just
That,
can't. You're
yeah,
basically just stuck basically, but it's like it's really up to the player
because
basically.
I know Ultra runs are green. It's really good, but
I mainly run blue, but yeah, it's just not. That's my personal preference.
I'd say both work. It's funny because he did the kick there. I love that pinwheel kick. It's my friend. But yeah, like as far as Tokiko, like in hindsight, like she was really bad, but in hindsight, she's not so bad. Like honestly, when I do whatchamacallit, fucking secret quest. That's such a dumb name. Secret
Secret.
quest. It just sounds dumb because it's not a secret. It's blatantly right there.
No,
Like
no,
you know
that
when you
is
go to the
true.
daily screen, it's just like secret quest. It's like, but you're not hidden. You're in my face, telling me to play you. But either way, what I was gonna get at is when I'm doing secret quests and the characters that I have trouble with, Tokiko isn't one of them.
Oh no, no,
Yeah,
it's
like
not that. It's
she's
not.
fine for the.
Yeah, she's fine. Even like I'm playing her with Micah supporter, like her limited supporter with her. Like Micah like because of her old blue skill, she has to be very close. Micah get her the critical rate benefits Tokiko a lot, so like that actually helps her a lot.
Yeah, for sure. Like honestly, the character like I seem to have the most trouble with is Sue.
I think Sue is probably like I would not be surprised if people are having trouble with either Sue, Kirara, or Ingrid. I would not be surprised if one of those three are people having trouble with, and Noah too. For some people as well, Noah
Yeah,
could be in that boat.
Noah's weird though, because if you get a good run with Noah, she'll like just demolish the whole world. At least for because I use her with Mari build. But like when you play Noah and it goes bad, it goes really bad. That's what it feels like.
Yeah, that is true.
Because when Noah has a
But
good run, she's fine. It's the same thing with Ingrid. Like some days with Ingrid, I just have a good run and like I do everything right and it just goes really fast and she's really good. But then when a run goes bad with Ingrid, it's like, what did I sign up for? Why am I here?
yeah, on the bright side, I would say for Ingrid and Noah and Kirara as well, you might as well add her. Their limited gear is like on the horizon. That's like they're like really really close. Tokiko's is like still like probably like 6 or 7 like months away from now.
Alright, next up is bonus 2.
Okay, that wasn't that bad. Ultra held his own like a
Well,
big
now
boy.
it's gonna get bad because now I think, don't they hit harder on bonus 2? Isn't that what they
Yes,
had?
they
Yes.
do.
Yeah,
Their damage spikes up basically.
he was already getting low on HP. Like on the last one, I think he got to like 5,000 health.
Jeez.
So now I need to see if she, because he has the awakening, but he only has 18k health, and it is still bonus. Like they can still kill her.
Oh no, yeah, they could. But this also kind of shows how strong the if you go defensively with your awakening skill points too. He also is showing that with this as well.
Oh yeah, the defensive awakening is like, it's. I like damage, but defensive is probably the way to go. You
Yeah,
get
it's
like you
just
because you just won't die.
you won't die, but you also do the damage basically with it too.
Yeah, because you could just stack the damage on your supporters. I just like having like all the damage ever, but like if you stack damage you supporters and then just like do defense awakening, you're probably good. Like so you get mad damage there too from the cannon warrior and the fortune teller because that's 25% melee. And the damage reduction, like the damage like that the enemies deal to you is higher, but it doesn't matter because of the awakening he's using.
Yeah.
Like I still use it though. I don't give a damn. They can hit me as hard as they want because I'll be hitting as hard as I want. Glass cannon, baby. One day I'll be stupid for doing that. Oh, look at her. She was stunned. Did you see her? It looked like she was like
Yep,
booping there.
I saw.
It looked like when you have
Yes.
like a, you ever have like a Giga Pet or like a Tamagotchi as a kid? Or like something like, you know, like just like those little handheld pets that you feed. They're like little pixel things.
Oh yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, like
I know
girls
what you
usually
mean
have them,
now.
but I'm into girly stuff, so I had them as a kid too. But like basically like what that succubi looked like was like a little pet just like pooping there because they do anime.
Okay, so this guy is doing pretty good, honestly.
Look at her. It just looks like she's pooping. Succubus poops. That's
Okay.
the subject of the video. 16-bit succubus poops. You all should be grateful. I told you something magical here today. All right, this is looking dicey because he's at 9. Okay, well there's health there, so he's good.
Mari?
Yes. Do you not hear me, Tech?
Think your mic cut off, I think.
No. Tech can't hear me, guys. This is interesting.
They can't hear you.
Okay, let me pause the ultra footage and
Did it really
see
cut
what's
off?
up with Tack. Why he can't hear
Oh,
me.
come on. Don't tell me it really cut off.
He's over here complaining. He's adorable, guys. Alrighty.
Yeah, I
So
can't hear
we're
you
gonna
talking.
do one of these. Quick refresh. Do you hear me now?
Now I can hear you. Fucking hell.
Alright. Let's continue the video.
I was like, it was quiet.
I don't know why that happened. Like, it was... But, okay.
Yeah.
It was, I think it was Discord.
Probably
Because when I
Discord, yeah.
refreshed Discord, it fixed the blah blah blah.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
blah blah
yeah,
blah.
fixed it.
But what I was saying before you couldn't hear me suddenly was that his health is really low. It's getting real low. Oh, now we're on the now we're getting to knife's edge.
Jesus Christ.
It was
Yeah,
funny because
now
you
this
were
is-
like, I can't hear you, and I was like, oh, Attack's adorable. And I was
No,
like,
I
I
legit
was like, because
couldn't.
I was just sitting here talking. I wonder if like, because I don't think my mic cut out like from the recording. I think it just cut out from Discord because I could hear you talking and everything.
Yeah, it's probably Discord that just
Yeah.
added. I was like, am I going deaf or something?
It was funny because you were like, you were just over there like, oh, it really cut out.
I was like, we have to do this all over.
Yeah, I was like,
again.
oh, Attack's adorable. Oh man, dude, that ult really brought it home because.
But yeah, the damage does spike up a lot quicker when you get it. Just, I don't think he could have done this without the awakening skill points. I would think.
Oh god, yeah, she would have wrecked him.
Yeah.
I don't even think he would have made it to the boss. That's why I said imagine Wolf does a run, because Wolf is doing no awakening runs right now, because he wants to show people that it is possible without it. Because what a lot of people, like, namely Ark, are doing right now, I don't even know why I said a lot of people, it's just Ark. Ark seems to think... No, because he seems to think that, like, because people have awakening, that's what's... I mean, yeah, awakening helps you get through content, he's not wrong. But I think he thinks that, like, people need it to get through content now. And I don't think that's the case. I don't think you need awakening. I mean, you know, you definitely don't need every character at 81.
No, you don't. It's just that you saw. The thing is, though, that's already proven wrong because we saw Wolf's overall clearing it with no awakening skill points. Like, it was just basically the weapon and the Namatagas, basically, and her raw stats, basically. That's all.
Well, that's the thing too, and Ark also seems to think that like PvP weapons are bad, and I keep telling him, dude, like PvP weapons are nice and viable.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing wrong with using a PvP weapon. If you go do a gacha and you get shit, you get nothing, go buy your weapons. Screw it. But Ark is like, he's like, I want, like, he doesn't want to use PvP weapons. He thinks they suck now. And he doesn't want to use a gacha weapon if it's only like S1. He wants it like higher than S. I don't know if he wants it at S5. Maybe like S3 will be good enough for him. I don't know where he wants it. But he always says to me, like, I'm not going to use this gacha weapon if it's S1. I'm like, if I have an
Okay.
S1 Rebellious, I'm gonna use that.
Okay, see, now this is one of the big reasons why this is one of the reasons why I told them that if you cannot handle these games, just don't play it. Because here's the problem, though. Now he's thinking of like gacha weapons are like they're the holy grail basically for all the characters.
Yeah, he's
Which
basically at that point where he thinks if you don't have that, you're worthless. And I'm like, no, people are devs beating this game with PvP weapons.
yeah,
I
because
tell
the
them
thing
all the
is,
time.
yeah, because here's the thing though. Like here's the thing.
Look
That's
at her
already
poop!
again.
Sorry.
Yeah. The thing is though about that is that like if you saw Wolf's overall footage, he used the PvP weapon as a sub weapon because it gives good stats though still. It still gives you good amount of stats and it can hold more Namatagas because it's like, oh, it's
Exactly,
an
and they are good
yeah,
sub weapons, which I don't think
yeah.
Ark disagrees with that. But he doesn't want to use he doesn't want to use a PvP weapon as his main weapon over a gotcha weapon is what I mean. Like he won't even accept the fact that he's like because he's like free to play now. Like I don't even think he buys golden passes anymore. So I'm like, dude, when
Then
you're free to play like this, like you can't
that's really
expect to like gear
that's really
anyone in
bad
gotcha
thinking.
weapons. Yeah, you should just
Yeah,
use the
that's
PvP
really
weapon.
yeah, that's really bad because honestly, like if you're 100% free to play, because here's the thing, he has this the way that you're saying it is that he's chasing after weapons that he cannot control getting
No,
basically.
because that's the thing. He's not pulling them. He's just complaining he doesn't have them. He's not even chasing them.
Oh, oh, then
Dude,
that's just dumb at
yeah,
that point.
he's just like screw this game, pay to win. I don't have it, and I'm like, but you have PvP items. Like if
I
I
don't
do, like
know.
if I could start this game free to play and be fine, I would literally start the game, pick Yuki, get Kaoru from the ultra rare supporter choices, probably re-roll to get like a Yuno or a Hisui, probably the Hisui. And then what I would do after I get Yuno or said Hisui, I would play a game. I would get 1,200 gems. I would go buy Emily. I would give the Kaoru to Emily. I would give the Hisui to Emily. And I would give her the Yuna, because they start you with a Yuna when you start the game. So she'll have like 2 ultra rares and that I can easily get, because I'll just re-roll for 1, get 1 for free, and then the super rare until I can get something better. And then I would just
Yeah,
use Emily with Hisui for the whole entire game.
yeah,
Literally just
because
her and Yuki. I would just switch between those 2 characters.
yeah, that's really like really
That's
bad
like literally like
mindset.
meta free to play start. You
Yeah,
just get
that's like
Yuki,
literally.
Emily, and make sure you re-roll for a Hisui, and then what's gonna beat you? Like you'll have to like farm up and get better weapons. But like
But
once you get
that's
your
that.
PvP weapon S5, you go into anything that matters and just get a 100-hit combo and pop Hisui, you just won.
Yeah, it's just that they're easier to grind, and some. And
Yeah.
what's funny is that some of the PvP weapons have better stats than the Gacha weapons
Yeah, they have high
because
raw stats.
yeah, because they're ultras. That's the thing. Like you can
Ooh.
legitimately clear contact with Emily with her PvP weapon because it's Emily. Newly, you could do the same thing, but they just gave you a good weapon. And with Micah, for me, it's a good example. Is that I leveled her with the PvP weapon, and the funny thing is the damage she did with the PvP weapon with all her abilities was still good damage. It's like it was still relatively good damage. I just don't know why he gets that mindset from. I don't think
That's
that's
what
like.
I'm saying, dude.
Uh,
Like I've actually been considering it, but dude, I just with like working a full-time job, like if I was still just doing YouTube only, I would have done it by now. But like with work and this, like having to work all day then come home, I just don't have the time. But I want to make a secondary AT account. We'll just pause it here because this was that was it. He did it pretty soundly. His health got low in bonus 2 and 3, which is expected because he has no supporters, so he has no defense really or no HP, except from his awakening. But overall, yeah, very impressive. And Tokiko's good now. Also, her boobies here look like a butt.
I mean, they're really tight. What do you think?
They're her boobs. She grew those. But
Actually, hers.
I forgot what I was saying.
You
On
were
the
gonna
other
make a
hand,
secondary account.
oh yeah, I wanted to make a secondary account and do what I just said I was gonna do, like just like play Emily and Yuki and show people, like if this game were to get started like right now today, and not a single penny is put into it, like what do you do? But then I don't know if
Yeah,
people really want to watch that kind of content. because a lot of the people who watch me are veterans.
Yeah.
At least
like,
I think they are.
I mean, you get
If
some
not,
new
I'm
viewers
sorry, new
here,
players.
here and there. Yeah.
I know new players come in, but then they go and just like binge watch the old stuff usually, or come to the server and figure everything out, or just ask questions on YouTube and someone answers them. It's like, you know, there's
Yeah,
so
that
many
is
friendly
true.
people, like at least in the community surrounding us, that like whatever new players start, they just get all the help they need. So that's why I haven't really made new player guides. But we may. But I really wanted
Yeah,
to just do like, you know, just a flat free-to-play account. And just have an alt account and show it to people.
it's just that we don't have the
Yeah.
time to
Yeah,
do
the
it,
time's
though.
rough, and I don't know if it's something people would want to see. If people decide they do want to see it, maybe I'll like do it and keep the account for a few months. I don't know. Maybe I'll just keep the account, but
Well, you know what? If you end up doing this, what you could do is just you could just like because this is not going to be your main account. It's just you could like I'll play with this account for a few months.
but
It
see
was
that's
just
the
an
thing though,
experiment.
because I don't want to show them like I would play it daily because I want them to see that the account. You know what I mean? Like, because if I start the account and then it's like, oh yeah, this account's great, and then like I stop and then like come back, like it needs to have the daily gameplay that every account gets, so people can see that it can progress and be fine. Because I think that's a
Yeah,
big thing right now in AT is people are really leaning towards like if you as a free to play you just can't do it. And I mean, Nobunaga and Fantasy do it, so
yeah, and John Luke too. John
John
Luke
Luke
also
is
is
free to
free
play
to play.
too. Yeah. Like I don't think they've spent a single dime on the game, like at all. Like not even for like I know I asked Nobunaga, I know for sure he didn't even buy Watarase. Like he didn't even spend $1 on her. Like he's 100% free to play.
Yeah, it's
But the
yeah,
problem
it's 100.
is like we see Fantasy's account on the channel with him doing it, but we don't see like the path, you know, like the stuff in between that he
Yeah,
did. And that's the stuff that
yeah,
I think it would help if people saw.
yeah. It's like the journey to get to that account, like
Exactly.
figuring out how it is.
So I think if the journey's like chronicled a little bit, not a lot, not like an every day, like let's watch this free to play account, but like maybe like once every week or like once every other week while I'm playing it, you know, I'll have like a video like, okay, so this is what we did this week, or this, is what, you know, on the free to play account. Maybe
Yeah,
stream
that
from
makes
it.
sense.
But yeah, completely off subject. Just an idea I've been throwing around in my head. I thought I'd bring it up and be open about it because I may do it, and I want to know what people think. If no one says anything, I'll assume no one wants it, and we'll go about our day.
Yep.
And yeah, that's the video. Thank you, Tack. Thank you, Ultra, for sending the footage, and everybody enjoy doing no supporter challenges now. No
If you can
supporter.
do it,
Yeah, if you can
I think
do
you
it,
can
yeah.
do.
And with that, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content. Be sure to hit the algorithm because not getting notified is like getting caught with your pants down with no supporters.
So,
God, I don't
was
know
gonna
why like, we really are making our own fun. We need in game.
Yeah, I was gonna
Like
say
when
for
people
the.
start making their own fun, that's really bad.
I mean, yeah, that's kind of bad.
That's like
But
some Fallout 76 shit.
oh, don't even get me started with that game.
Uh,
I never played it, but I know the game has been. That was a nightmare for a lot
yeah,
of people
dude,
to
that game was
stick with.
butt juice. As a matter of
Yeah.
fact, be sure to hit the bell because the algorithm is like Fallout 76 at launch. There we go. That's the video. Thank you, everyone. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow with another one. Toodles!